College is supposed to be the best time of your life, but if that's true, how come so many students are struggling with depression? Today we're looking at recent survey data from the Michigan School of Public Health about depression, and here's what they found. It found that 44% of students reported symptoms of depression, 37% reported anxiety disorders, and 15% reported having seriously considered suicide in the past year. These are the highest rates in the history in the 15-year-old survey. Well, what's causing this? I think there's a couple of things that come to mind. For instance, there could be the stress of performing and establishing yourself in the world after college. You could be struggling with not having the structure that you used to have when you lived at home before you went away. Or you could be navigating your new social roles or new romantic relationships. And I think this might make sense to a lot of people. But the truth remains, there are a lot of kids out there who are depressed despite not struggling with these things. You talk to them and by all accounts, they say they're doing well. They're saying they love what they're doing and they're hopeful about getting a job later on. They say that they're not lonely and they feel well supported, and they say they've got great friends. And what I see happen to a lot of these kids is when they can't find a clear contextual stressor, the doctor at the college will say, okay, well, you have a brain illness like depression or anxiety, and they leave it there and they put them on medications. But I actually think there's a lot of other things going on with college kids that are making them upset. These are the things that I think people don't realize. One, they're eating nutritionally depleted, poor food. They're often using a lot of stimulants, so they're drinking lots of caffeine or energy drink or even using nicotine products. And they may be consuming more alcohol or recreational substances than they ever had before. And while it's the case that many kids can be resilient to these things, there is also a lot of kids that can be completely rocked when you mess with their nutrition. And so when I hear reports like this about worsening mental health in kids, I'm not thinking there's an epidemic of a brain illness going on. I'm thinking we really need to start looking at how these kids are nourishing their bodies. Tell me what you think below. I want you to let me know if I've missed anything.